All right, we're going to take a look at this Boudoir Facebook ad, diagnose it, see if we believe it has BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome. So, Boudoir low click syndrome, BLCS, is when the unique CTR all of our Boudoir Facebook ads is under 6%. That means fewer than 6 out of 100 women are clicking somewhere on our Boudoir Facebook ad, which means our ad is entering fewer than 6 out of 100 women's brains, which means fewer than 6 out of 100 women that see our Boudoir Facebook ad actually have a chance of buying from us. Everyone else is scrolling right on by, scrolling right on by, scrolling right on by. So we actually need to increase this number as high as possible. But 6% is the minimum. Anything below 6%, we got a big problem. Every Boudoir Facebook ad can be above 6% unique CTRL. And a unique CTRL under 6% is not normal. Extremely common, most common thing I've seen, but it's not normal. It's actually the symptom of a deeper root cause. So everyone accepts this as normal, but it's not normal. Now, those deeper root cause are the 3 pre-click mistakes. We'll talk more about those near the end. We also know that a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with BLCS is a Boudoir low-click advertiser, a BLCA. So we got our universe taking shape here. We got a BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. Good thing though, because we have figured out that BLCS is treated with Boudoir pre-click optimization, aka Boudoir Pico, and treatment takes about a week. So the best part is, we invented this, so we actually know that, we've already done this a bunch, and basically we duplicate the original ad and we treat that duplicate. We leave the original ad as it is, we treat the duplicate and treat it for a week, and then we keep whichever one running has the best metrics, and it's has always been the Boudoir Pico has the best metrics. Now, once treated with Boudoir Pico, we now have pre-click alignment, PCA. So we go from the 3 pre-click mistakes, we solve those, we now achieve pre-click alignment. And pre-click alignment activates Boudoir brain entry boost in our Boudoir Facebook ads. Basically, we finally got our unique CTRL above 6%. And a Boudoir Facebook advertiser with Boudoir brain entry boost is a dominant Boudoir advertiser, a DBA. So this is our full universe here. A BLCA with BLCS is caused by the 3 pre-click mistakes. No problem though, we saw the Boudoir Pico, it takes about a week. We achieve pre-click alignment and we become dominant Boudoir advertisers with Boudoir brain entry boost. So my residency doing this, went out, found some Boudoir Facebook ads out in the wild, brought them back to my hospital. First one, tested, ran it, found its unique CTRL was 4.3%. So under 6%, we know that BLCS is present. Boudoir low click syndrome, unique CTRL under 6%. So that's fine. We'll treat it with Boudoir Pico. That's exactly what this was made for. And we got the unique CTRL up to 6.88%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was actually wasting 37% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on Boudoir on that original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend $6,300 a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. That's the magic of Boudoir Pico. So at $3,700 a month that they decrease their ad spend by, they no longer have to spend it. Before it was just being given to the Zuck with no benefit at all. So now they can keep it in their pocket. So they're like a $3,700 phantom bonus every single month because they no longer have to spend that Boudoir. They no longer have to spend it. And, at the end of 12 months, it's like a 40K bonus for literally no effort. No need to service any clients, nothing. Next, we got second part of my residency is found the second one, tested it, unique CTRL 1.39%. So we found out the BLCS was present. So unique CTRL under 6% means BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And so what we had to do was treat it with Boudoir Pico, takes about a week, got the unique CTRL back up or got it up to 9.13%. So we found out the original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 84% of ad spend. So if they're spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, now they only need to spend 1.6 grand a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. Awesome gains from Boudoir Pico. And the 8,400 bucks a month difference, they don't spend it. They simply capture it. They keep it. They keep it as like a private a phantom bonus, a phantom profit. It simply comes from not spending the ad, wasting that ad money. That was all wasted using the previous Boudoir face. We got 100% of that was wasted. So, 8,400 bucks a month back in their pocket by not having to spend it. That's like 100 grand over the next year, over the next 12 months. All right, next we got next had a patient saw his Boudoir Facebook ad. Unique CTRL is 5.03%. Okay, under 6%. Unique CTRL under 6%. We know that BLCS is present, Boudoir low click syndrome. And so we actually treated it with Boudoir Pico, got the unique CTRL up to 15.35%. So we found his original Boudoir Facebook ad was wasting 67% of ad spend. So if he was spending 10 grand a month on the original Boudoir Facebook ad, then he now only needs to spend 3,300 bucks a month on the Boudoir Pico treated ad to get it into the same number of women's brains. So that's 6,700 bucks a month he saves. He no longer has to spend that. That's the difference. That's like a $6,700 bonus every single month. So after a year, after 12 months, it's like an 80K bonus. So from our data, our testing, our real world results, the average Boudoir Facebook ad with BLCS is wasting about 50% of its ad spend, going straight to the Zuck, not doing anything for the Boudoir Facebook or the Boudoir photographer. I mean, look at these numbers, wasting 37%, wasting 84%, wasting 67%. I mean, average them up, the average price somewhere in there, 50 to 60%. So if they're spending, 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, then, approximately 5K every single month is being wasted. That's month over month over month. And, we can eliminate that, put that 5K approximately back into the Boudoir photographer's pocket, and actually, so it's approximately 60K over, the next 12 months. So now we're going to diagnose this if we believe it as BLCS, aka Boudoir low click syndrome, with a unique CTRL under 6%. So first thing I'm looking at here is the below creative cluster mistake. So the first thing I'm seeing, false belief that causes us to make this mistake is we're trusting that what Facebook recommends for us to fill out in our ads, all these fields they give us, we're trusting that is best for us instead of being best for Facebook. And actually it's best for Facebook, it's worse for us when we fill these out. It causes way more women to scroll by our Facebook ads than necessary, pulling our unique CTRL under 6% and contributing to BLCS Boudoir low click syndrome. Now Facebook loves this because the more women that scroll by our ad per unit time, that means Facebook can serve more ads, more impressions of other advertiser ad per unit time. Facebook earns more money per unit time the more women scroll by our ads per unit time. So we never want to follow what Facebook recommends us for that reason. Now, so creative, looking at the photo here, yeah, we got the looks like an ad mistake. So the false belief that causes us to make this mistake is that we believe that Boudoir Facebook ads should look like ads. The creative should look like an ad. And the false, that's because all the other Boudoir Facebook ads we've seen, they all look like ads. So not everyone can't be wrong, can they? Well, every Boudoir Facebook ad that I've checked, I've seen the back end for, that I've tested, 100% of them have had BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, unique CTRL under 6% because everyone's making the same mistakes as everyone else. So this Looks like an ad mistake pulls the unique CTRL under 6%, or causes way more women to scroll by than necessary, pulls the unique CTRL under 6%, contributes to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. Finally, we got, see more headline up here. First 2 3/4 lines, Facebook newsfeed mobile. This is the only thing that women will actually see in the newsfeed before they got to click to open more to see more. Calling small 11 bookworms. Just you deserve to celebrate. All right, so small amounts of context here, but this is the lack of context mistake. The false belief that caused us to make this mistake is we believe we provide enough context to maximize and optimize the number of women and the right number of women coming through our ad, but we didn't do that, so the consequence is way more women scrolling by our Boudoir Facebook ads than necessary, and pulling our unique CTRL under 6%, contributing to BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome. So, on the overall, do I believe this Boudoir Facebook ad has a unique CTRL under 6%, aka has BLCS, aka has Boudoir low click syndrome? Yes, I believe this is a Boudoir low click syndrome Facebook ad. So if you're a BLCA, a Boudoir low click advertiser, with BLCS, Boudoir low click syndrome, your Boudoir Facebook ads are have a unique CTRL under 6%, and you're taking a look at the marketplace. Well, I you're spending more than 10 grand a month on Boudoir Facebook ads, and you're taking a look at the marketplace, seeing, it's become more and more saturated with more and more boudoir photographers day after day. Seems like anytime someone gets a new iPhone, they throw up their Google My Business profile saying they got, they're now a boudoir photographer. And anytime someone gets a new camera, they're posting in the mom group saying that they're now a boudoir photographer and offering sessions. So you see it's getting more and more competitive. And you're also seeing, more inflation, cost of living going up. And so you've been optimizing other parts of the business, pulling more profit out of same effort or, same inputs. And you're actually increasing, you're already doing that other parts of the business, and you decided you now want to do it with your Facebook ad portion of the business because you've seen that that Boudoir Pico can save, on average, about eliminate 5K a month in wasted spend. And actually, you can, you can keep, you can pocket that approximately 5K a month and no longer wasted spend. That'd be like 60K over the next year, over the next 12 months. And you can actually, so that's an outcome you want. And you want to achieve pre-click alignment in your Boudoir Facebook ads and become a dominant Boudoir advertiser and achieve Boudoir brain entry boost. Because you need that on your way to become the #1 boudoir photographer in your city. Then shoot me a DM, and when my new patient intake's open, shoot me a DM. My DMs are closed right now, but shoot me a DM when my new patient intake is open, and we will see if you qualify for the Boudoir Pico treatment.